Okay.
Action.
Hello everyone, welcome to Shid Mazer's Dean's YouTube channel. Today myself is gonna be teaching you, you watching right there, we're gonna be teaching you how to box in Udon Boxing. As you saw in last night's video, you saw like 5 different people boxing in a boxing tournament. And you might have seen me do like some other stuff. I'm gonna be teaching you how I did that from scratch entirely. So, please, but before we get into it, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It would really help YouTube algorithm and help his channel out as well. But anyways, let's get into this. Okay, step 1. You want to know how to jab like this. That's a headshot. If you hit your opponent and you get a yellow, that's 5 damage. If you hit someone in the body, however, like this, white is like 3, or black is 3. But this, that does a lot of damage. And there is something called a super punch. So therefore, if you get 15 hits in, you get electricity going through your gloves, do a heavy and hit him. But it would be more bigger, alright? Secondly, you want to know how to hold the top trigger. Pretty much, and how to use your stamina wisely. So, for example, whatever you do, don't do doubles. Like what I'm doing, for example, like this. Don't do that. Don't literally do that. Or like, don't go wasting out your stamina. Then you're gonna get exhausted, and pretty much they're gonna break your guard with a double, and then you'll be entirely defenseless. Instead, use a single, and then just pretty much go from there. And hold the top trigger. And how I did it? Simple. Hold top trigger, go out to him, let go. Demonstrate on me, Shin. Or something like that. He's on PC, but it's like this. Like that. Thirdly, there's a bunch of techniques I could say in all one video, but it would take a while. But I'm only going to teach you a couple techniques that you could possibly need. So first off, what most people use in a fight in this game, like little man, fat man, anyone you can think of, top 10, anyone, they would always either block and like that, block that, or they just go like. They like go like that, pretty much. Do that when they're exhausted, because they'll have 0 defenses. Or like if you're PC, crouch. That'd give you an advantage. And plus, they'll try to go for the headshot, but instead they get a body shot, because technically you're not hitting the head hitbox or whatever. So thirdly, I did this. Oh wait, hold on, let me stop recording really quick. So anyways, as I was saying... Sorry, I had to put mine in charge. But anyways, as I was saying, also, you notice how I just did that electricity? That's called a super punch, okay? You need at least 15 hits or more. It's all the instructions, the basic guides you need is all right there. But technically, there's a lot more in Udon Boxing than you'd usually think. It's not just a boxing game. You can also do a bunch of other stuff. Like, you notice how I can just do this. You also notice I got a headshot. That did about 30 damage. 30 to 35 damage. I'm not sure exactly. Like, see what Shin did? He did a heavy, double heavy, but he let go. Don't do that. Make it a habit where you do single heavies, and sometimes... I missed it, but anyways, you have to make it into a habit where sometimes you just need to do one heavy. But you may do double heavies, and in my opinion, only do double heavies when you're sure it's gonna hit the player. Like right now, the state that Shin is currently in, I'm guaranteed to hit him. Like, look. See, now if I do a double heavy. Okay, I was gonna say, sorry. My tracking got lost. But anyways, as I was saying, you notice how I just did that? Only do double heavies when you're exactly sure. And another thing too, keep an eye on of your stamina as well, because then therefore you might be screwed. And by the way, when they're exhausted, where their guard's broken, you want to go this, that, this, that, this, that, this, that, until they regain their energy. And right before they get their energy, do a single like that, and then they might get down like this. So, and a couple more other things that I'm going to say in this video as well. There is a mechanic called hit delay. So technically, if you hit in the head, like I just did right there, for example, if I hit it in yellow, I can hit multiple. I can hit like 2 like punches in 1 second. But if I hit him in the body, if you hit in the body, but it's not yellow, like white or black, that'd be called hit delay. And that's a mechanic they'd call hit delay, which allows you to only punch like jab a second. All right, like that. Pretty much. So another thing too, your knockouts. I have to mention about knockouts. So the first knockout, you're guaranteed to get right back up. The third knockout, you are okay. The third knockout, the first knockout, you're guaranteed to get back up. The second knockout, you need at least 40 stamina or more. You can see that on the board. That's like right there. And thirdly, if you get knocked out a third time, it's done. Whoever gets knocked out 3 times, whoever gets a TKO first is the winner. That's how you win. So now that we've got rid of the beginners thing, everything you need to know for the beginners basics, we're gonna move on to the little advanced techniques. Now, I don't know, me or Shin don't know a bunch of really, like, extremely techniques that, like, a bunch of top fighters would use, but I know for sure that some of these techniques could come in use. So the first thing you want to do for this is, like this, heavy, jump, let go, trigger, and slam, like that. Let me demonstrate it again. Put it like this, put your gloves together like you're doing a Kamehameha from Dragon Ball Super. Then you want to do a heavy on your right trigger, then hold it, run up, jump, and let go. And let go when you're going to hit him. And that's called the slam and dunk. That's called the dunk hitter. Technically, all these moves I'm teaching you, they don't really have any names, but I think that's what it'd be called. Because technically, since it'd be like sort of like that, but except I jumped too early. Okay, next up, some people might like to guard a lot, so a strategy that some people use, I know Little Man uses the strategy sometimes, I don't know how much, so they'd go like this. Like that, pretty much. So when they do that, that guarantees you a hit. Double hits. And pretty much, these will pretty much tell you the basic instructions over here. Like, for example, take a good look at them. Take a picture of them if you need to. Just pretty much, for those who are PC, like Shin, it might be a little bit harder for those, it might be a little bit harder for the PC players because their gloves are a little bit more, like, wide out. But for Quest players, it's a lot easier because they can just like move their hands freely. So I know a couple techniques that PC players could use. Come in the ring really quick, Shin. We can get in the ring. Okay. All right. So the first thing this is what I call the 360 no scope. This is not used at all. I just invented this move. So what you want to do, this does work on Quest 2, but it's going to take a minute to master. So what you want to do is a heavy jump 360 no scope and just land it. But if you're just like not going to hold the trigger, you might want to do it like really fast, like Dream does. Like technically, I can't do it because I'm sitting right now, and plus I can't really stand up because my Oculus is on low battery. But hold it. Don't let go before you'd hit me. Like if I go like this, and like that sounds pointless. Don't let go of your heavy like this. Let go of your heavy when you go like that. When you're like literally like right in front of his face. Yeah, like that, what Shin did. I can't really demonstrate it, but here's what it would look like. technically, it takes some time to learn it, but if you're like playing like computer, it'd be a lot easier for you, pretty much. So moving on to another technique, another thing you might want to look out for too is that people who like to guard. There's a way you can break your guard. You need a double heavy. My gloves, if your gloves are black, that means your gloves guard is entirely broken. And if they get exhausted, that breaks their defenses entirely, and they're defenseless, and they're gonna be standing stiff as an iceberg. So like, and you're wondering, if my guard gets broken, should I be concerned about it? No, you really shouldn't be worried, because every time you hit the player, you get, for a headshot, you get about 15 guard back. But if I hit him in the body, I'd get 15 more. But if I get a heavy in, that I'd get like 15 extra. So no matter what you do to your opponent when your guard is broken, you can hit him all you want, like this, that, and your guard's broken. You'd get your guard really quickly back. But make sure when your guard's broken, you got to keep a good eye on your stamina, because most of the times, every fight I watch and see, half of them, 9 out of 10 times, I see fighters just go waste their stamina. I go like, ugh. They don't really know what to do. P.S. That's not how they really do it, but technically it's example. Pretty much, they do it like they don't know what they're doing. In order for you to be a good boxer, you have to know what you're doing, and you have to know what to do. So, like for example, I know what I'm doing with this heavy because I got a super punch, like that. And I can just keep going like this and this because I know how to play. So one more thing before we end the video, make sure to fight people that are in your league. You don't want to, like, in my opinion, if you want to get better, I think you should fight people that are just like right about in your league, but maybe just like a little bit more advanced than you. Or you can just fight people that are like literally like has the exact same amount of intelligence. Another thing too,
I don't think that's
choose an
Matt, I don't think that's
avatar that you'd might.
Don't want to forget about.
No, not the
you
last
don't want.
thing.
You don't want to. You don't want to. You don't want to forget about those tall avatars that people always use.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, thank you for reminding me, Shin. The tall avatars. Don't be something too tall. If you are too tall, it breaks the game entirely, and it defeats the purpose of even boxing at all. All right. And one more thing as well. Avatars. Please choose one avatar or two, no matter. Whatever avatars you have, please choose an avatar that you would mostly use
or just
in a boxing fight.
People always use dragon avatars during Udon Boxing, but to fix that problem, what you gotta do is
don't use those dragon avatars.
Dragon avatars are useless
because someone could literally just block them.
Yeah, someone can just hide that avatar and just kick your ass easily. Like you don't want to be a fool no more. Those dragon avatars won't save you anymore.
Yeah, pretty much. Also, by the way, one more thing before we end the video. If someone says, "Who asked?" say this. Who asked about your trash opinion? But yeah, that's all we really know and have for this video. But anyways, please make sure to leave, subscribe, and comment for Shinmanzer Z. He puts a lot of effort and time in these videos, and this is like one of his first long videos. So if you have a moment, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment. I'm waiting. 5, 4,
do it now.
3, 2, 1. Oh wait, you done it? Oh, thank you. Makes Shin happy. But yeah, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll catch you in the next one. We will see you in the next one. Bye.